Well, you know, it's bound to happen at some point. Most of us will face a roadside emergency, in this case a flat tire. But you know, things like flat tires can usually be handled quickly and easily, even on the side of the road. Let's take a look. Now, the most important thing is that we've moved the car safely off of the side of the road, and we're now safe to change the tire. I'm going to check the jacking instructions, and we'll go ahead and try to take this wheel off. Well, it was only one plastic screw holding the spare tire down, so that was pretty easy. We removed the jack, which is a scissor type, and we're going to go ahead now and lift the back of the car up. So we've loosened the nuts on the wheel first. Now we jack the car up, carefully following the jacking instructions, which are in the trunk. On this type of car, the scissor jack jacks the back lip up, and you'll see a picture of that on the jacking instructions. Now, this is pretty easy to jack up. You have to remember, you don't have to lift the tire very far up off the ground in order to change it. So just a couple inches ought to do it. Now, at this point, it's just removing the rest of the lug nuts by hand and sliding the tire right off. Now, most spare tires these days are space saver tires. They're much smaller. They're fine to ride on as long as you keep your speed under 40 miles an hour and you don't travel more than a couple hundred miles. We'll be putting this one on and making sure that we stop at the next service area to get the right size tire. Well, now we just reverse the process. We put the lug nuts on by hand, lower the car down, and then tighten them up good and tight. Now, the most important thing to remember is that if you cannot get safely off the side of the road or it's too dark to change your road tire, seek out a call box and go ahead and make that call. Somebody will come out and do it for you. For the 10 o'clock news hour, I'm the car guy, Doug Brauner.